Hey guys, it's Craig with Patriot Training Center, and today I want to talk about finding your red dot. The targets behind me are from our recent pistol class, our red dot pistol class, and some of the problems we saw was people actually trying to pick up their red dot. Just to kind of show what we're talking about and what we're actually doing, checking our gun here, ensuring that it is clear. When beginners first have a red dot, what they like to do is if they can't pick up their dot is move their head around trying to find it and like, oh, found it. That is the incorrect way of trying to find your dot. There's a much easier and movement efficient way of doing it. And that is, instead of moving your head, just move your grip and move your hands around until you find the dot. Two things come into play here when trying to find the dot too is your grip on the gun. If you're too far forward or too wrapped around it, you tend to pull the gun a little bit to the left, which means that your grip is a little bit off and you're too far in front of the gun. And what I mean by that is you're wrapping too far around, so when you're trying to come back down and cover the grip, you're pulling the gun to the left. Another thing is also, if you're used to shooting iron sights, you typically have to actually angle the gun down just a little bit to line up your iron sights. When with a red dot, since it sits just a tad bit higher than your iron sights, you typically have to aim it up just a little bit more and bring it just a little bit lower than typical. And another way that you have trouble with finding your dot is also an index problem. So if we say we come from the holster and boom, I can't see my dot here. That's usually an index problem too, because it means you're not all the way up to your eye line, meaning you can't see the dot. Or, again, like I was saying beforehand, you haven't got your grip properly out of the holster, so it's not in the window. So a lot of that can be fixed just in dry fire, being able to get that good grip from the holster and presenting it and indexing it properly. That's a good drill you can do from there. And a way to practice that, as I'll show you now, is literally you're just gonna draw and ensuring you're having a good grip from the holster. And what do you know? This dot is popping up perfectly inside of my window and I can actually find the dot. So being able to get a good grip on the gun and also being able to index it properly will make all the difference in the world in trying to find your red dot. Those are just a couple of problems that we see here at Patriot Training Center during our red dot pistol class. Is usually bad grip is actually altering where that gun is actually coming up and indexing on. And then also just indexing in general is you haven't gotten enough practice with it yet that you can just make the dot appear. So practicing that in dry fire can really make the difference in whether or not you see your dot or don't see your dot. Like usual here at Patriot Training Center, we think dry fire is the most important thing that you can do to ensure your proficiency with your gun and even your accuracy with the gun. Down below, we have a 30-day dry fire program. Go down below, check out that link, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.